Welcome back to the Pennant Podcast. This is episode 30, big 30.
Ooh.
Ooh. So, and today's video is going to be about our favorite video game box art. And for those who don't know what that is, it's what you see when you pick up a physical game box. You know, like you go to GameStop, you see what you see on the box. I mean, nowadays it's not as important, but I know back when we were kids, when we went to GameStop, the box art was like essential. It was like
Yeah,
it's got to look cool to
yeah,
pique
it
my
attracts
interest.
you. Just like a good book cover. Like if it's really boring, they don't judge a book by its cover, but I
Yeah,
fucking do. So
exactly. And so like, and the back matters too, but like we're just talking about just the front art itself, where the name is, if it's a special edition, whatever, stuff like that. But
yeah,
that's what we're talking about today. But first, my co-host, what is up? How you doing today, Schmitty?
doing really good today actually. I feel pretty good. Let's see, what did I do? I went to work
Mm-hmm.
and I got absolutely slammed because I was alone for like half the day, which is not great, but
Mm.
still okay. Came home, went to the gym, did a little leg workout, and then I tried to make dinner and I made some cod that like my grandma didn't want it, so it's frozen, so she
Yeah.
gave me the fish and I cooked that and it tasted like fucking ass. So
Oh.
um
Oh
yeah.
no.
So like today like things haven't been great, but it's a surprisingly good day. I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, don't eat cod. It's fucking gross. I normally love cod. I don't know what happened this time, but it's fucking nasty.
Should put
So
some
I don't
seasoning
know.
on there.
Dude, yeah, I put the Creole seasoning on there. Some nice Louisiana flavors, and still it was like fish isn't supposed to be tough, but it was tough. Like biting
Ew.
into like an overdone steak. It was fucking nasty.
Ew.
So yeah,
Gross.
yeah. Costco cod, not the vibe.
Not
Don't
the
do it.
vibe. Bleh. Bleh.
So yeah. How are you? What are you doing today?
I'm good. We woke up a little bit early. Girlfriend had to go get her emissions tested.
Uh,
Bought a new battery. So she had an expensive day. She had an expensive
yeah,
day today for
sounds
sure.
expensive.
But after that, we were supposed to go over to her dad's house, but they forgot we were going over, and we called them like, "You guys want to go to the zoo?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to go to the zoo," and she doesn't want to go to the zoo either because she doesn't like how she sees the animals like all like,
Being subjugated.
yeah,
Yeah, I
subjugated.
get that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
Eddie gets
understand.
it. Eddie gets it.
Yeah.
She's like right here. She's like right next to me. But I didn't want to go because for my job, I literally go to the zoo. I want to say twice a year. So like,
Mm,
I'll actually at least once a year, and it's the same boring zoo. I gotta
yeah.
walk everywhere constantly. Gotta like make sure none of the kids are out of my sight, running
Yeah,
away.
that's true, man. The zoo is kind of ruined for you.
Yeah, it is. So
Yeah.
it's gotta be a
Mm,
kick-ass zoo for me to go back. To be
yeah.
honest,
Do you guys have zoo lights down
we do
there?
have zoo lights. Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
we have zoo lights. I've actually never been to the zoo lights. Previous reason,
Nice.
but yeah, since we didn't go to there, we decided to just we went and got IHOP with
Nice.
girlfriend's girlfriend's grandparents. God, yeah, her grandparents at IHOP, and her
Mm,
brother was the server. So that was fun. That was fun.
nice.
I got the classic
You can
bowl.
really mess with them.
Yeah, I got the classic bowl, the burrito. And that's what I got, the classic
Okay.
burrito. And two French toasts. They're like huge. Like stacked together, they're like this big.
Damn. Bad.
They were fat French toast, yeah. And then a side of hash browns that I couldn't finish, so I gave to her grandpa. Screw that.
Nice.
So then after that, we came back here, practiced some volleyball. My girlfriend's really good at volleyball. I am still learning,
Nice.
and she was teaching
Yeah.
me. I was
You told me about
practicing.
that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah. We were going to volleyball at night, but like it got too cold and the sand was. We wanted to wait till like it warms up, and I guess it's warm enough now. But
Yeah.
I gotta work on my game because I am slow. Just need the basics pretty much. I need the
Yeah.
basics, and so she was teaching me the basics, and she was like, "Okay, hit 25, like, volleys or whatever, passes to myself,
Okay.
and I could only get to like maybe seven. That's good,
That's pretty good. That's like a third of the way.
but I wanted to get to 25, and I was getting frustrated, so I was like, I don't want to play right now. She got mad.
That's funny.
She got mad. So we just came inside, played and she played some Valorant while I played some games, and I guess we can just jump into what we've been
Yeah.
playing.
What's been on the queue?
I've hit like the 51-hour mark with Octopath Traveler. I
Wow.
unlocked a secret job class, which is killer,
Hey,
like
damn.
high damage, but like a little bit kind of low HP, to be honest.
Okay.
But
So glass cannon.
yeah, I would say yeah, he's a glass can Cyrus, and I unlocked a sorcerer job class, which he's a magic build, so sorcerer is only better. So that was good.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
played some. I've been playing more Legend Dragoon. Love that game. Awesome. What else have I been playing? I think that dude. This past week has been stressful, to be honest. Like, it was parent
Really?
teacher conferences week, which is always the week before spring
Oh,
break.
okay.
So then the kids got out earlier. They got out 2 hours earlier than they used to. So I got to be there
Oh.
2 hours earlier for 4 days straight instead of just one because they usually have it on
Yeah.
Fridays.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just on my feet a lot consistently this week, and yeah, it sucked. I wasn't doing my stretches, and since I've been stressed out, I wasn't going to the gym, so I haven't my back hasn't been getting that training. I haven't been in like 2 weeks. Gotta start up
Mm.
again soon, very very soon. I gotta get back into it.
Yep. Yes,
But
sir.
actually, just today, the new Fortnite season came out. Jumped in solo match,
Nice.
first match in dub.
Whoa! Damn.
Dub.
Legend.
I mean, beginning of the seasons, you're gonna see some noobs out there just jumping
That's
back in.
true. Yeah.
But
That's funny.
11 kills. What can I say?
Damn, that's a good W.
It
That's
was a
not
good
like a
dude.
lazy
Yeah,
W.
for
It's
five of
not like
those kills though, like I was low key waiting to like third party. So I
that's
can do that
funny.
now because I was playing no build, so thank God I can't build to save my life. I couldn't build
Oh yeah.
when I was actually like playing consistently. So now if I try,
Hmm.
nah,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, the best I remember I could do when we were good, like when we were like 17, 18, is like I could build like a one level ramp. That's
Yeah,
it. Like
yeah, one level ramp.
ramp, wall, 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 done. That's all I could do. That was like the best my building
Oh
ever
yeah,
went.
forget about it.
Yeah.
Hold on, my TV's on in the
So
background, and like I'm like streaming something, so I'm gonna close that so the internet connection gets a little bit better. I'm gonna turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone.
smart.
Because I'm not on my laptop now because I was able to. Oh, that's another thing. I've figured out the internet issue. So my PC came with a um antenna thing that I plug into the back, and it's actually
Okay.
not standing up right now. So maybe that's something. So yeah, it was only a little antenna. It's like a little triangle, kind of like isosceles triangle thing, but it's like standing up. It's like a skinny
Yeah.
triangle, like I don't know, like that.
Yeah.
And so that's I just need to wire that in to like the back of the computer and full bars. It's been consistent
Oh
now.
wow.
Yeah. So and there's been some spikes in the internet still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and girlfriend got pissed off when she was playing Valorant just now because it got spikes.
The lag.
The lag,
Oh,
dude. Yeah, especially in a game like Valorant or like any
yeah, lag
online
is
game.
brutal. And Yeah. Highly competitive shooters and lag are not it.
Mm-mm.
That's not friendly.
No, it is not. But
Hell no.
that's what I've been doing. Fixed my computer this week. Stressful week at work. It's hot as fuck in my room right now. Summer. I mean, you know how hot it gets in here,
Yeah,
right?
it's gonna get hot soon.
Dude, oh my God.
Are you like in the 80s yet? You gotta be close.
No, we're close. 78.
Yeah.
It was the high today.
Yeah. It's been hitting like 60 at the highest here
Mm-hmm.
some days. Not every day. It's still
Not
like 30, 40
yeah.
most of the time.
What have you been playing?
Only Minecraft still.
Yes. At least it's
Still
something.
Minecraft. I switched from Windows Edition, I think I said this last time, to Java
Java.
Edition.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've just been slowly building my empire.
How's
Um,
it looking?
Pretty cool. I
Looking good?
thought I got fucking clowned and I got stuck with a like a world that was only like ice type biomes. Because
Yeah.
like my whole like I made one of the big maps, where you make it big, the really big fucking maps. So like
Oh, so like an actual map. Like not like the
yeah,
world.
like the map you hold, right?
Yeah.
But the way you do it now, like it's different than when we used to play a lot. Like you don't just make a map and it's the best map. Like you make a map and it starts like really small, like the
And you
area
have
it
to
covers.
upgrade it, right?
You have to upgrade it. So I have the best map, and the whole best map that I'm on is only spruce forests and ice. That's it.
That's ass. That is
So
ass.
in the very top right corner, or I guess top right corner for this camera. Um, um, there's a swamp. So I know, and I looked up the seed on this website, and there's something other than snow. Thank God.
Thank God. Yeah, it's an
Uh,
infinite. It's an infinite world, right? See.
yeah, it's infinite. Yeah, because it's PC. But yeah, the whole like I spent like hours exploring this whole map, and it's all fucking ice, and I hate it, but it's okay. So I just
Yeah.
have to go to the top right, and then I'm chilling, so it doesn't matter.
You're on your
But
you're on your yearly just Minecraft binge right now.
yeah, I haven't had one of those in a while.
It
So
feels good though, right? Like that sense of
it's a
exploration when you
good
just
time,
get
man.
there, like, man, I just want to build. I want to build like a community and
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
And it's
Like
all in
yeah,
survival
building
too. I don't know if I can
yeah.
just do creative. I'm
No.
just not like that.
There's no challenge, I
Yeah, like
guess.
sense of
Yeah.
accomplishment like you get like when
Yeah.
you build something really big in survival
Mhm.
too. Like, dude, I
Yep.
built this.
Yeah,
What
right.
now?
Now, my one fucking issue is like the last time I played seriously was before Caves and Cliffs came out.
Yeah,
So, I don't know how to mine anymore.
dude.
So
Yeah,
like,
it's you have to go to like negative like
mhm.
30 or something.
Yeah, dude.
Even more
Yeah,
down. I'm like,
yeah.
it
I
was
mine,
simple at Y12. Y12
yeah,
minimum.
Y11, Y12, exactly. Now, like, I'm mining for diamonds at like negative 59.
Yep,
I think that's the
negative
optimal. I'm like,
59.
bro. And the other thing too is I've been strip mining for like a fucking long time, and I've found one diamond. That's it.
That's
So
the way she goes.
it sucks, man. I've never been lucky. Like on all of our worlds in high school, I always sucked ass. I always built stuff because I'm really good at building, but I'd
Yeah,
have Brandon go mine because he would duplicate things and shit. So
I want him to admit it. If we ever talk to him, like I want him to admit that he duplicated.
he definitely did. I don't know if I feel like he admitted it to me, but I'm not sure.
If you're gonna do that, do it like a smart way. Like, oh, I found 12 diamonds on this run.
Yeah,
That's
not like
lucky.
60.
Yeah, it's lucky,
Yeah.
but like it's a little bit more believable.
Yeah, not like, oh, here I found two stacks. Like, are you fucking insane? Like, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just
Actually,
Minecraft. Hmm?
I keep going. I was gonna say something after.
Oh, just Minecraft, and then that's it. Doing
Okay,
school.
that's cool.
I had a test the other day. I got pretty good grade on. Um, Gym's going well. I'm like, I'm maintaining weight again, so like I have some strength, which is cool. Usually like when I'm cutting, I like keep losing strength, which is annoying. But yeah, so like I'm maintaining and gaining very slowly again, which is
Okay,
nice. So
all
there's
right,
that, and then yeah, that's it.
good. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to it was just a stressful week, but like I want to get back on the Let's Play. Have you caught up yet?
I'm still on 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I just want to keep catch up on that. Maybe start a new Let's Play series of a game, but like back and forth kind of, you
Doing
know.
both. Yeah.
Yeah, doing both. But I had a question that I was thinking of.
Mm.
If you could, let's okay, so let's say your whole digital, you can return your whole digital library of games, everything you've
Okay.
ever bought on the Xbox,
Okay.
for you, the Xbox, or like actually in PC too, right?
Okay.
But you only get 50% of its value back. Would you do it?
Yeah.
I would do that too.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I do that probably in a fucking heartbeat
yeah,
because
it's
there's a
so
lot of shit that I don't
monstrous.
play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so monstrous that like I sometimes get like anxiety, like, oh God, which one do I play?
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah.
All right, but what if it was 25% of its value?
That would imply that only 25, that 1 in 4 of the games I bought are worth it. Now let me think if that's true or not. Um, Maybe,
I think I would do that too,
maybe.
honestly. Because
Because if
for
I think
me,
about it,
go ahead.
like games that are important to me, like I could probably name, I know my Xbox library, if I downloaded everything, it'd be like 120 or something,
Yeah,
150. I don't know what it is. But I think probably 30 or 40 I could keep and I'd be
yeah.
fine.
I feel like if you go to true achievements, or like there I remember showing you guys this one infographic where it showed how many how much you've spent on like digital game purchases.
Wow. Oh my God, I
I
don't know
remember
what that
seeing that,
is.
right? I remember showing you guys that, and
That's
you're like, dude,
scary.
you're insane. Because
Oh
but
my God.
it was, they only showed MSRP value, not like how much I bought on discount.
Okay.
And so, oh my
Jeez.
gosh, dude, digital, like, okay, well, we can't include digital currency, like COD points or V Bucks or whatever, stuff like that.
Okay. Sure.
But like we'll say like expansions that you buy, map packs,
Mhm.
full games, game
Yeah.
bundles, stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I had to, God, where's my calculator? Yeah, I have it right here. If I had to guesstimate how much I've spent on digital purchases alone, I would say maybe $1,500.
On everything?
Everything I could, for me, because I have Switch and I have the PlayStation. Because I mean, you got to
Yeah,
think,
mine's definitely over 1,000. It's gotta
yeah,
be.
1,000 for sure. But you got to think like you had a 360 as well, so like digital
Yeah.
purchases on there. This is just
I
games.
didn't buy digital very often on 360.
No,
Uh-uh. I didn't start buying digital until like 2015, 14.
did you buy digital when you had a PlayStation for a short while?
No, I only had a PS2, so
Okay.
and I
So
never went online with it, so
God, I want to say 1,500, right? So let's
that
do it.
sounds
What's
pretty close for me.
what's 25% of that? $375 to spend on games that like you want now. Like, but like for me, I think it's 25% is worth it for sure for me. A little bit
Yeah.
less than a 50, but because I have physical games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
like
I think 25 would be worth it. I
I
think
think because
so.
it's $375.
Yeah.
I could definitely buy the essential stuff like Minecraft, for example.
Yeah.
Um, oh God, if I wanted to just like, yeah, dude, probably like Minecraft, some other things I wanted. Damn, yeah, really. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's not very many essentials anymore. Like,
yeah, seriously,
yeah, like
that you could play
there's
with the
no like it'd
boys.
be for me like I could name probably 5 right off the top. So it'd be uh Minecraft, Handsome Collection, the BioShock Remastered Collection, what else? Oh God.
And like you could sit on this and just buy your games back that you wanted on sale too.
Yeah, right.
I think
Yeah.
that'd be
Those are
I
the
think that'd
three
be
I would
cool.
name right away. And then maybe Skyrim Fallout 4. Boom.
Oh,
5.
yeah,
That's
easily.
it.
That's what I would do.
Done. And then yeah, that's all that's like $200
Oh,
if they were all full price.
Steam library too.
Steam library? Uh hold on, what's in my Steam library? Uh Portal 1 and 2, that's like $10. Uh Half-Life 2, that's probably like $10. Uh yeah, that'd be it. Counter-Strike, I think that's 20. So I think that's 25% I could get by with that.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that. I was like, I just kind
Yeah,
of wanted to
that's actually a
ask,
really interesting question. I like that.
right?
Huh.
That's what I want. That's kind of what I want to incorporate into like the show a little bit. Like
Yeah,
it's a random question. It doesn't have to be gaming
yeah.
related, but just like
I do like that. Yeah. We should do like a fun, like random philosophical game question every time.
yeah.
Yeah.
If only we had viewers, they could comment questions for us.
They could comment questions, suggestions for us. Hey, that one guy that watches us, that
The
one
one
dude.
guy, yeah,
Yeah.
Grounded Gaming, got
Comment
anything?
below.
Please, any questions? We
Damn.
would love to
All right.
answer
Well,
them.
I'm gonna think of some questions now. I like that. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
that's a good
I
idea,
dig
right? All right.
the thought provoker
All
for
right. So let's get into our topic. So we chose get 5 games, 5 box arts of games
well,
each. But like, if like I would say we cap it at like an hour and a half, but we'll see what we can say about each of them. But like, I wrote
yeah.
10, Eddie has 8,
I got 9.
Eddie has 9. So
Yeah.
like, if we get through the whole list, we get through the whole list. These are the
Right.
ones that I thought at the top of my head that I've owned or I've seen. So how
Mhm.
about you go ahead and start us off?
Can they see the cat right now?
No, I blocked out the screen. So go ahead and show your
All
first
right.
game.
So if I close that.
Oh god, you messed it up. You have to open it
Oh
up.
no.
Open up the
Fuck.
stream. You keep the stream open.
Keep the stream open.
They're
And
seeing two
then
halves of me right now.
okay. So if I hit share screen of the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Boom. You see it?
Yes,
Oh
I'm sure
shit.
the audience sees it. Assassin's Creed 1.
Boom. Assassin's Creed
I
1.
was thinking of
Fucking
that too.
definitely the best Assassin's Creed
Yeah,
box art. It's super
100%.
awesome. So okay, what do I like about it? I like how wispy it is. It's like really you kind of see like the streakiness, like
Yeah,
everything's like kind of ghostly. Um, let me see. It makes Altair look very mysterious, like he's got the hood, you can't see his face,
yup.
and like the way it kind of presents a theme of the game, like with the animus. That's what it's called, right? I think the
Animus.
animus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Animus.
everything's kind of like glitchy and like computer retro weird like hologrammy, so like it kind of presents the theme and it's like so simple and I love that. Like, and he's got the hidden blade fucking like ejected out, and like the OG Assassin's Creed, like the OG hidden blade, they had to cut off their finger to like
Mm-hmm.
have it work, and like, oh, I love that. I think that's so cool.
It's so cool. Yeah.
um yeah, and
It
this is just a classic like 2000s box art. Like I think it's late 2000s, but still like
yeah, but like
it's simple.
it's good because like
Yeah,
we've gone down like it's we've seen too many like guy looks at the screen, the camera or whatever box
yeah,
art, but like
right,
this one actually like does it good because like it
yeah,
portrays what like the game is going to be about really because like
right,
he's lurking in the shadows of other people, with the hood
yep.
on and
He's
everything,
blending in. Yeah,
blending in. That's what like the blurred lines of the blurred
yeah,
blurriness of the other ones it makes
hmm,
sense.
yeah,
So that's actually a
and
good
it
choice.
gives.
I was thinking of that one too, and I was like,
Yeah,
hmm,
yeah. Because like I thought of other Assassin's Creed titles, like I thought of Brotherhood's cover, how it shows like the different, basically all the multiplayer classes,
yeah,
which is sick, but like that one's not as mysterious and like intriguing or related to this game you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's related to the game, but not as much as this one. I think this one's the best for sure.
Yeah, 100%. So good choice. I like that one.
Thanks.
All right, so you can keep that one up. I'm just gonna
Great.
hide your screen, and then I'm gonna go to mine right now. Actually, let me just. Oof. Don't look. Don't look, Eddie. Be surprised. Close your eyes.
Okay, they're closed.
Okay, go all the way over. Okay, hold on. Keep them closed.
Okay.
And open them.
Surprise.
Surprise!
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Ah, just look at that. Like the
I like that
background,
reflection.
the
That's cool.
reflection, right? The background is black.
That's
Like
really
he just
cool.
has his
Yeah.
sword. That's Trunks, future Trunks with his sword, sick ass sword. Super Saiyan hair. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
And you see in the sword the different transformations of Goku, Kid
Oh yeah,
Goku.
the little one, and
Yeah,
then the yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
adult, and then his GT Super Saiyan 4, I want to say. Yeah. That's
Yeah, I
sick.
like that. That's really cool. I like that. That reflection is definitely the star.
Yeah,
That's sick. Yeah.
100%. It's just the reflections, the sword, Trunks, and then just the background. It's simple
Yeah.
and it's clean.
I like that it gives a sense of like there's not a camera taking this picture. It's like a snapshot in time. Because like on the opposite end, like from our perspective, is is Goku. Like we are Goku. Like that's sick. I love
Yeah,
that.
right?
Yeah, I really like that. That's awesome.
All right. So I'll hide mine now.
I like that a lot.
Yep, love that. Love that game. Game's great too. Great fighting game. All right, what you
Yep.
got next?
All right. Ready? So if I go full screen, does that make it black?
Go full screen now.
It is full screen.
Oh, no. You're fine.
Okay, we're good. Okay,
Um,
can you see it?
I have to watch the stream and then exit back out. Okay. All right. Show us what it is. What's the next one?
Okay, next pick Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1. It's kind of small. You want to zoom it in? There you
Yeah.
go.
All right,
Battlefield
yeah.
1.
Um, I love this one a lot. Um, Mostly, so it encompasses every uh, feature of the multiplayer, I guess. Um, so okay, we'll go one by one. So
Okay.
number one is the behemoth mechanic with like the blimp.
Yeah, the
So
blimp in the
a big thing in
background.
Battlefield 1 is the like the losing like the shitty team gets like a bonus vehicle, and like the blimp is like an iconic thing from this game, and I love it. And like the way they would crash down in the match, and like they would leave all that burning like metal wreckage. I think that's so fucking cool.
That's awesome.
Um, and then you have like these like hyper exaggerated World War One outfits. Like this guy's got a fucking cape on. He looks cool as
Seriously.
fuck. Like and a big thing I loved about Battlefield 1 is it was timely, but it was also hyper unrealistic. So like there was like so much stuff that they pulled from like slightly after World War 1, or like what was, barely used in World War 1. So like in his left hand you got that trench club. Like
Yeah.
nobody fucking ran around with something like that. Like how impractical is that? You would just poke yourself all the time.
Yeah.
But like it's so barbaric and evil and violent. Like that's what I love about, oh God, the embellishment that this game pulled off, while also retaining somewhat of a historically accurate like time frame, is awesome. So yeah, and then like the coloring, oh my God, the coloring in this box art, and it goes along with the title screen. It's like so, I love the colors. It's like they have that like lens flare on the fire, and like, oh
Mm-hmm.
man, I think it's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, I think this would be better for me
Hold on.
it had if it only like if they didn't use it like constantly, because like it's the same for like Battlefield 3,
That's true. Oh,
4,
you're right. Yeah. The
5,
lens flare with the fire.
hard, like the just the lens flare, like it was a big
Yeah.
thing around this time.
Yeah. That's
It was
true.
just everything was using lens flare, and like it looks cool, but like did you have to like do like the flare and everything? And it's
Yeah.
like it's the casual guy pointing gun at the screen.
True.
But like that's just me. I mean, I see how
Yeah,
you can find it sick. Like this looks, yeah, it definitely looks cool. But
yeah.
like,
I
there's
don't know.
definitely
Some of
there's
it is definitely
better.
because this is like my favorite. This is my probably my favorite shooter ever.
Hmm.
Like, oh my God, what a great game.
Amazing game. Like it's
So cool.
there's still a
Yeah.
lot of players
So,
playing it
hell
still.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hide your
It's
screen.
great, man. So good.
Put mine. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Next one. Ooh,
Oh, when I was when I looked up iconic box art, this came up. I have no idea what it is though.
it is ICO,
Okay.
and it was a PlayStation 2 exclusive. And
Okay.
let me see if I can zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. How did you do that?
I did control minus.
That's what. Oh, control minus. That's not working.
In the top right of your image viewer, there should be like a, oh, you can't even go less.
Oh,
Tough,
dang.
tough shit.
All right, well, it's still good, but like, uh, just like this, explain it. Like, it's so obscure and like
Yeah.
interesting. You just gotta wonder, like,
Mhm.
this is a game.
Yeah.
What could this game like the mystery of it? There's a giant like
Quite abstract.
abstract windmill thing. That ladder leads to nowhere. Like, and
Hmm.
I actually played this game. There's actually a small compilation I made of myself playing it,
Okay.
where I think it's a little bit funny, but like it's a game. It basically that person is holding another person's hand, and
Okay.
that's what you have to do is hold this person's
Ooh.
hand and like guide her out the castle and like to safety or whatever. But the weird
Mm.
thing is like there's like almost no dialogue in this game, and it's like
Ooh.
figure it yourself
Fun.
out. Like figure it out yourself. There's
Yeah.
no tips. There's no tutorial. They just throw you in there and you have to solve it yourself.
So it's like inside.
I don't know. I've never played Inside.
Oh, or limbo. You played that
Yeah,
before?
yeah Limbo a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, and like but you there's still a little bit of action in this, a little action combat where you're just swinging like that. You can see he's a weapon in his hand. You swing that
Yeah.
around to some like shadows, whatever. But
Yeah.
a lot of like puzzle based stuff, backtracking. But
Yeah.
it's really interesting because you just don't know what's going on. It's just a mysterious kind of game, and the box art, in my opinion, reflects that very heavily.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely like
This
it's
is
quite intriguing because
this is the
it's like it's
Japanese box art too. This isn't the American one.
yeah, it's so abstract, but it's not like I don't know, like I don't know, like there's so many different elements to it. Like there's like that machiney bit
Yeah,
next to the windmill and like the wall. Like I know the ladder goes nowhere, but like the wall is like completely like what the fuck is that for?
yeah,
Like it just kind of ends and it's in the sand and there's that arch and oh that's yeah, that's a really interesting drawing.
right.
Yeah.
I would hang this up in my house.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Like that's how much I like it. It's so
It's quite
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so cool. All right,
Yeah.
show us what you have next.
Here we go. Ready?
Go.
Boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Borderlands
Right.
2.
Now, here's the coolest shit ever. I think I love about this cover is um I didn't figure this out at first, like because I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb, but like the whole point of it is the scene like so like where it shows Jack and the robot and the
Yeah,
loader and all that shit. It's like a it's like the Psycho's blood splatter.
yeah.
Like I didn't notice that for so long. Like
Oh,
I've known that for
really?
years, but like I didn't notice that at first.
Yeah.
And like I think that's awesome. Like
That's so cool. Yeah, how like
um
yeah,
yeah.
bang, and you
Because
got
like
the
for one, like the you know the suicide theme is like super I don't know, like it shows off the chaos of the game. But because like and in the first Borderlands it's just one gun, you know, he's doing that. And it does the same splatter thing when it shows like part of the game. But
yeah,
in this game, like it shows the dichotomy of like the good and the evil
yup,
and like it has the chaos because the psycho's like fucking shooting himself and like oh that's and oh it shows all the tattoos and iconic as hell and then the vault symbol in the background with the orange and yellow and
Mm,
then all with the super like impactful like boom like stone font that's like all caps like intense as fuck. Like it's a great descriptor of like what the game is like, and also like thematically like what it chooses to present. So
100%. Yeah,
yeah,
amazing. Like, and like I would rate like the Borderlands box art. I think Borderlands 3 is like the lowest.
yeah,
Borderlands
I
three's
agree.
box art,
Yeah,
it's just weird.
with
Like,
the meditation guy.
yeah, it
Yeah,
went like
that's just
this.
no.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's not as cool.
yeah,
Not as cool, but good
yeah,
choice. Great, amazing game. One of our favorites of all time.
yep.
100%.
Super goat. I love it.
Oops. Okay, so,
All right, what's next? Oh,
all right. So, let me review mine. And next we got.
oh,
I don't know if that was next or not, but yeah, the first, but specifically the remastered version for that released in 2019. Was it 2019, right?
yep. 19, yeah.
Yeah, 2019. Does the color stand out more? I like the rainbow, like, because the image from the gun splatter is different than the original one. Because then
Yep,
it was the original one, and then they did like a Game of the Year edition on the 360. But this one
yep,
is like it has even a more different image, and so this one's
yeah,
cool. I like this. The colors
yeah,
stand out more. It's like more HD looking,
yeah,
and I just like what got it for me. I would have chose Borderlands 2, but like I like the color, the vibrant color splash at
yep.
the top right.
Hmm.
That's what did it
Yeah,
for me.
because by this point, the Borderlands team, like, I mean, this is nearly when three came out, so like they sort of they got rid of, they stopped embracing like the gray color scheme of the first
Mm-hmm.
game by this point. Like Borderlands 2 was kind of gray, but Borderlands 1 was really gray.
Oh
Like it was
yeah,
really gray.
super gray.
Um, so like by this point, like I think they let their artistic freedom fly a little bit more. Like, dude, that blue and purple color gradient above the font, I
Yeah,
think that's awesome. That looks so nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick, right?
Yeah,
Amazing, and that just shows you like, uh, this one doesn't really. I mean, the chaos, sure, you see in like the blood splatter image, but
for sure.
you're. I remember like we don't you don't use the car that much, so like a little bit of
Yeah.
a throw off, but it's still a great game, and I like
Yeah.
how it
Yeah.
shows the
Well, and
like
it
the
shows like the little
chaos.
spider ants and shit in there, so like you get some like enemies and
Yeah,
yeah, it's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. I like
All
that
right,
one. All right,
what's
here
that?
we
What you
go.
got next for us?
Another one. Black Ops 1, baby.
Oh, let's go. I was also thinking of this one too, but I don't
Yeah.
want to be too generic with guy holding
Um,
gun.
yeah. I love this one for a lot of reasons. So I'll start. Number one, it created the iconic Black Ops cover art style. Like all the other Black Ops are some variation of this.
Mm-hmm. I think except
Except for
four.
Cold War. Well, 4 is a guy with two guns, like this one, but they're like futuristic-y.
Really? I thought four was like it showed the gravity hammer, no, the gravity spikes guy, but like not having the guns down. He's just kind of like running.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. I just know that Cold War is just the face. I don't know.
Yeah, Cold War's just the face.
But at least for 1, 2, and 3, it's some variation of this.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's the first reason. Number two, I love that his face is like completely like shadowed, like you can't
Mm-hmm.
see it.
100%.
And I think that entails some of the mystery of the Black Ops 1 story, which is like kind of a big theme, where you're like figuring it out. Um, I think that's super cool. Like it makes it look dark and kind of, mysterious and whatever. Next reason, he's got two commandos on his back. Like that's
Mm.
fucking sick.
That's sick. Yeah.
Um, Next, this is kind of a small detail. You can't see it because the image is kind of shitty, but
Mm-hmm.
right here on his gun it says Sally.
Oh, I see that.
Um,
Yeah.
and that's a reference to the Pack-a-Punch 1911 in Zombies. You get Mustang and Sally. Um, so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's so
I think
cool. I like how they call it back to
that's
it.
a culminating, like it shows all parts of the, this mystery of the story, a little bit of zombies in there. and kind of that Vietnam aesthetic with the double commandos. And I think, yeah, it's like super cohesive. I love that.
I was thinking of this one too, and how
Yeah.
the face is covered, and you know what, I think, do you think like this is an actual person that I took a picture of and stuff?
Um, I think so.
I
It's
want to say
definitely
yes.
they touched it up somehow because like those his hands look way too realistic to be like CGI from
Yeah,
2011 or probably even
2011.
2010. Like,
Or yeah, well, even then, like, who knows when they took the picture, right?
yeah,
So like
right.
2009, 2009,
Who
2008,
knows?
maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just, it just looks sick. Like how it's like a real person actually like
Mhm.
makes it
Yeah,
more better for me.
yeah. And like his face is darkened out, but it's got that crazy like slashed
Yeah.
like tiger slash face paint on. Like, oh, that's so cool. Which is like super characteristic of like those OG like Vietnam movies where they would wear the crazy face paint, which they actually, none of them really did in the real world, but like,
Yeah.
you know, um, yeah,
All right. Good shit.
great one.
All right. So, next one for me. Boom. Chrono Trigger. I don't know if can I zoom this in.
You zoom in. Yeah, you can.
All right. There we go. Chrono
I've never
Trigger.
seen this. Oh, it's fun
Yes.
though.
That's right. And I think because they were originally released on the Super Nintendo, and it's the same, but I wanted to choose the DS version because that's the one I played. But yeah, this one, this is really cool, and one of my favorite games ever, and really shows like how the game, what you expect from the game, because you can only have a party of three,
Yeah.
and there's Frog,
Yeah, Frogman, I was gonna say
Frog.
that.
I mean, in this, you know how in RPGs you could like choose the name of your party.
Yeah,
I I kept it normal, like the default one that it gives you. So like
yeah.
Chrono is the guy with the spiky hair and the flaming sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I actually just didn't notice this till now. That lady in the back, I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. But she's like dispelling fire to his sword, which is an
Oh,
attack
whoa.
is an
Yeah.
attack that you can do actually in the game. And that's all about
Wow.
that's one of the coolest things ever about like Chrono Triggers. Like each character paired with like depending on who's in your party can have like different styled attacks, but like combo attacks.
Collaborative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know how the frog has a sword too. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you can see the sheath thing for the
Yeah.
sword, and the spiky hair dude. They come together and make like an X attack, and they all go more like pshing. It makes like X attack or
Yeah.
like X cross or something. That's so
Yeah.
cool. I use that attack a lot.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
like I, I remember there was an episode of Pokemon, I feel like, where Ash like had I don't know, he like combined like elemental attacks. I don't know if
Hmm.
I remember that right. I feel like I do, but
You
it's like the
probably
same
did
thing.
at some point.
Yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely, dude. That, and you notice how it looks like Dragon Ball because it's
Yeah.
the same artist that
Oh,
does
okay.
Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama. He did. He's also known for Dragon Quest art too. So this is like
Okay.
one of his offshoot ones that he designed for. You can notice straight away like the Chrono's hair, the guy with the spiky hair. I mean, it looks like
Yep.
Super Saiyan hair.
Yep.
It looks like, yeah.
Yep.
So exactly.
That was the first thing I saw. I was like, oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's so cool. This game needs to like be
Dude,
remade, remastered, or something. Like I would love that.
you know what I see though is the clock with the C. I see. Like I don't know what that
Yes.
is, but like that's awesome.
Good
That's
point.
cool.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
this whole game is about time.
Yeah.
And so how in the game something happens, right? And so you need to go like back in time, but it's the same location every time. So you see how each like how the land, like the starting land that you see changes throughout time. You go to
Huh.
prehistoric time, you go to
Yeah.
medieval time. This was like 1,000 years earlier. Then you go
Right.
to like the distant future, which is
Yeah.
like geez, I don't know, like no, I wouldn't say. I think it's either future, which is like only like 2,000 years, or really
Okay.
distant now. I think it's just the future where like everything is decayed. You see it's like an
Oh yeah.
apocalypse happens. Like, whoa, what
Hmm.
the hell happened here? And like your actions can maybe change what it looks like in the events of the land.
Okay.
And so that's the whole point of
Oh,
that
that's cool.
clock.
Yeah,
And
sure.
in the beginning, like the beginning screen, like you hear the clock ticking, and it's like in a beautiful like chorus plays, like then it starts playing.
Yeah,
So cool, dude. So
that is
cool.
cool. Hell yeah.
That's what I love about that boxer. And I have the actually DS game worth
Nice.
a lot of money. I'm never getting rid of that. I don't care.
Ooh,
Even if I don't own a DS
ooh.
later, bless you by the way. If I
Thanks.
don't own a DS later, I still just want to keep that. Same with Pokemon
Yeah,
Platinum. Those are
that's
just
pretty cool.
near and dear to me.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, what you got next?
All right. I don't even remember what I have next at this point. I just keep scrolling
Let's
and I
go.
get surprised too.
All right, let's see what it is.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Dark Souls 3.
This one's I love this. This is sick. Um, so okay. One of the most I'll always remember. Sorry, the image is so low res. I got these all
Okay,
off Wikipedia, so whatever.
good enough.
But yeah. So I remember when I first played this game. This was my first Souls game, so it was hard. But the thing that made me quit the first time, like made me give up, is the literally the second boss, Vort of the Boreal Valley,
Oh
and
God.
me and Ishan call him the dog boss because he's a
Ah.
big fucking he's like a dog and he's easy as shit. But like I'll always remember because I I think I tried to beat him like 30 something times, like 35 times. And I gave up. I was like, I'm done. I can't do it. And I gave up. And then over the next like few months, I would see this box art and it's just so fucking cool and like mysterious and like
Mm-hmm.
I love the colors and like the in the background you can see the arches of Lothric. Like it's super low
Yeah.
res, you can't really tell. But this is like architecture of Lothric, which is like all that gothic stuff we talked about in the art episodes. But I would see this and I'd be like, man, I want to experience this game so badly. So I came back and I finally beat the dog boss on my 38th try.
Oh.
And I blame the cover for that because it made me come back and made me try again. And yeah, the this game like it is I think a masterpiece in soundtrack, art, world building, weapon design, character design, voice acting, like everything. Dark Souls 3 is like a 10. Like there's not very many games that are like a 10. This is a 10. Like it is.
Hmm. Okay.
Um
Ooh, could that be a future episode? 10 out of 10
10
games
out of 10 games. Yeah.
are
I
10
think
out
we
of
should do that.
10 are masterpieces, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So not a top 10. 10 out of 10. Like these are perfection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, so the cover features the final boss actually, the Soul of Cinder. And
Oh, that's him,
in
huh?
his yeah. And you know there's theories that Soul of Cinder is supposed to be the character that beats Dark Souls 1, but that's not really confirmed. I think it's kind of cool to think that though.
That's cool. I
Um,
like how like
yeah,
that would be awesome.
yeah. Because technically like Dark Souls 3 is in the I mean they're all in the same world except for 2. Two's in a different place, but
That's
like
weird.
3 is like literally in the same place. Like there's parts of 3 that are in 1. Like
Yeah.
Um, but like there's a you know from the theories I've watched, like I've watched so much Souls lore, like it's silly. But the theories presented, like I really do believe that it's supposed to be the character that you played in the first game. Um, so yeah,
That's a really neat
this one's
idea.
cool. It brought me back and it made me beat it, and it's awesome. So yeah, he's burning. There's the you know he's gripping the ash in his hand and it's slipping out of his
Right?
palm like there's a lot of themes of like rebirth and die like rebirth and darkness and fire and ash and all that stuff kind of like the idea of like a phoenix like where it's reborn from ashes and that's kind of a theme in Dark
Yeah.
Souls and Um, yeah, so this is and like he has a sense of despair. Like he's like, this ash is crushing through his hands, and he's like looking down. It's yeah, I think it's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, that's really sick. I mean, honestly, that's what made me come like to like at least try Dark Souls 3 when I stupidly bought it on sale, right? I was like, yo, it's calling me. It's like that's just so mysterious, and who the
Right.
hell is this guy? So yeah, good choice, good choice.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, let's get mine back up on screen. And our next one. Oh shit, on screen. Oh, I gotta go back full screen. All right, and it's. Oh, I think I see the problem. Hold on. Look away again. Oh wait,
Oh,
no, wait. I think we're good. Yeah, there
okay.
we go.
Okay. Oh, Vice City. I almost put a GTA cover myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to put a GTA cover. I mean, I've never played Vice City, but I've played Grand Theft Auto games, and I just think
Yeah.
this one looks just the coolest. The bright colors because it's Vice City,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Oh
Yep.
man, let's just break it down, right? The helicopter in the top left, top
Yep.
middle, you have some guy with like sick ass shades.
And
Get
he's
a
got like the pout.
Yeah, the pout. Then you got the motorcycle, right? Then you
Yep.
got the lady, like the lady with like the drink in her hand, which is like, is that
Martini.
yeah,
Yep.
is that a loading screen? I,
Probably.
I don't know. I never played it. So, the middle image is covered. Oh, actually, no. It's part. I didn't notice that till now. The middle image is actually connected from the top. So you got the car crash, which is like this is all very reminiscent of what you do experience
Yeah.
in a GTA
Yeah.
game, right? You got a boat chase.
Right.
You got some guy with a gun that looks cool, very 80s esque.
Yeah. The chain and
Yeah,
the clear rose sunglasses.
some like looks like some sleaze bag below like the chick
Yeah.
with the
Right.
martini. Then you got
Yeah.
look the front of a sick ass car. Like, oh,
Yeah.
if that isn't just the
Mhm.
coolest, like pretty like
Yeah.
innovative box art, like you see, like
Yep.
there's like box art of like collages of stuff, like the art style works with this so well.
Yep. Yeah. It's quite thematic, and it's a style that's reminiscent of comic books from the 80s. So I think it's very timely for what this period is like describing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Good, good, good. All right, what do you got?
All right. Here we go. Can you see it?
Yeah,
Okay. Boom.
Left for Dead 2.
All right.
Very,
I
very
think
good.
this one's so good because it's funny. Now, Left 4 Dead 1 is just a hand, right? And it's
Yeah,
like missing a thumb. But Left 4 Dead 2 is 1-2. I think that's fucking hilarious. I love that.
yeah. I like
Um,
that.
so okay, other than that, it's that yucky, fucking gross yellow. I think that's so like
Yeah,
undead and nasty and like yeah, it's so simple, but it's awesome. It's so cool. Like the hand looks fucking gross. Like you can
yeah.
see the bones and shit like coming out.
Uh,
Like it's super emaciated. Yeah, I love this cover. Mostly because it's the two. I think that's so funny because it's
yeah,
a play on the first cover. It's literally the same thing. It's a
yeah.
hand. But
That's
he's holding up one,
smart.
two. I think
Yeah.
that's so funny. I love that. Valve is goated for making that one. I
Oh
think that's so
man,
funny.
I've actually
Yeah.
never played Left 4 Dead 2. How does it play? Like, what is the game
Um,
cycle?
I think so. Like they're basically Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. There's no difference between the two. There's no engine. Like the Left 4 Dead 2 came out a year after Left 4 Dead 1. Um, there's no difference in terms of how they play, but it's so fun. Oh my God. We used to play that for fucking hours in middle school, early high school.
Dang.
Like hours and hours and hours. That was like all we did is we would play Left 4 Dead. The co-op is fucking incredible. Like the characters are funny, they have good dialogue, the level design is really like it's linear, but it's interesting. It's legitimately difficult. Like most like zombie horde type games are like filled with a lot of artificial difficulty. Like Left 4 Dead is like hard because like at the end of every level you have to like call an evac or whatever, and you have to like generally the evac involves some like you sound an alarm or like it's loud and all the zombies come running at the loud noises. So you get fucking just swarmed by everything. Oh,
Oh,
it's so cool. And the additionally, like you have the like the special type zombies. So like in co-op, you can either play with each other or you can like PvP, where you can play as like the special zombies and like oh my God, dude, the sounds that they
yeah.
created for that game, like when you're walking through like a really quiet part and it's like nighttime and you hear that hunter like that
Oh my
screech. Oh my
God.
God, that's I'll never forget that sound in my head. I love that hunter
Oh my
like
gosh.
growl. And then other times like you'll be like in a subway and it's dark and quiet and you hear a woman crying. Like
Oh my
those are the
God.
witches. Oh my God, dude, what a great game. Great game.
Oh,
So cool.
dude, I
Oh,
kind of
that's
want I want to play it now. Like if it's on
so iconic.
sale, do you have it right
It's so
now
good. I
on
think so.
Steam?
Oh, not on Steam, but
What would
I
you
do
rather
have it
play it on like Xbox or Steam?
on. Let's see. Let's see how much it costs on Steam first.
Right? Dude, I would want
It's
to
ten
play that.
dollars.
It's what?
It's $10.
On sale?
It's iconic, dude. I would play it with you. I would definitely.
Dude, I want to play that. I want to make that like a thing. Like does it have like a story mode or is it just like
Yeah,
a
dude.
is it
It's like yeah, it's like a story. Yeah.
so it has a
Yeah, dude.
story.
You can get Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 for $15. Like that's a fat dub for sure.
All right, we'll talk after this episode.
Yeah, I would absolutely do that because I would. Oh man, playing that over again would be so fun, especially with someone who's never played.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great time!
Oh,
Oh,
I would love to do that. Oh my gosh.
that's good. Yes.
All right.
Hell yeah.
We'll do that. All right. So hide your screen. Let's get mine up. All right. Next one up for me. Nope, not that one. Boom! Super Mario Strikers.
I've never heard of this.
Let me zoom in. I zoom in a little bit. There you go. All right. So this I got it because I chose this one because just how like the cell shading of this
Yeah, dude.
it looks so cool. I mean, look at
That was
Mario.
my
It's
first thought.
sick ass like soccer shot he's about to make, like all lightning and
Yeah,
stuff.
he's got
Oh
the
my
shorts on.
dude, you got the short Donkey Kong. Like, woof. I've never played the GameCube version. Like, because it was one that came out on the Switch was very disappointing by like many people.
Oh,
But this one, people regard as like the best one. It's so fun.
hell yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. And I've seen gameplay of it, and like when you're about to like you can have like a superpower like goal kick, whatever, and like it is like an animation where like you have it's a bunch of like cell shading stuff and it's like comic booky almost. Oh, it looks so cool. Like that box art, awesome. That's like
Oh
top
yeah.
top Mario box arts ever right there.
Yeah, dude. I love how scratchy it looks. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of artificial like pencil drags and shit
Exactly.
everywhere. Like it
That's what
makes
I
it look
like.
so much rougher.
That's what I
Yeah.
like too. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
That's sick. I love that.
Amazing, amazing. Highly recommend. The game's expensive to pick up if you want to play physically. So like emulation, if you wanted to play that. All right,
Hell yeah.
what do you have next, sir?
All right. Can you see?
Ish.
All right. Boom.
Boom. Simple. I love it.
Simple as fuck. Now, there's a little extra special taste to this that I didn't
Oh,
notice literally until today.
okay.
Um, the box art is a book cover. You see
Oh,
that?
yeah, I do see that
It's like a
now.
tattered leather book cover.
Huh.
Yeah. And if you look, if you pay attention in the Skyrim game, hold on. Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Hold on. I think it's this. Yeah. So there's a book in
Oh, I
Skyrim.
can't see the You would have
Oh, you
to.
can't see what I'm looking
No,
at.
I can't see what you're looking at.
Let me switch the stream to what I'm.
Or wait, just I got the. Do you have it? Do you have it shared to the window?
Um, how would I do that?
Oh, I don't know. Just change it however you think it'll work.
Okay, hold on. Oh my God. Uh, change window. Okay, here we go. So, okay, there you
Yep, I
go.
see it now.
Okay, all right. So, in Skyrim, there's books everywhere,
Yeah.
right? This is a book in the game.
Oh, what? Oh, my
Yeah,
camera's out of
called the Book of the
focus.
Dragonborn. Like you can pick this up in the game, and it's the cover,
That's
which I think is so fucking cool. Like you can
that's a
get it in
sick
Table and Torture
detail.
Chamber and Helgen Keep.
Oh, at the
Like
beginning of the game.
yeah, it's everywhere. Like it's a
Wow.
it's a pick upable item, but it's literally the game cover is a book that's you can pick up as an item in the game, which I think is sick. Like
That's so cool. I like that idea. I like that little
yeah.
detail.
Yeah, because I always notice like it looks really tattered. And then today I was like, you know what? Like I swear to God there was a book in the game that looked exactly like that, and I was right. And it's called The Book of the Dragonborn, and that's the same cover as the
Wow.
game. So yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
definitely
never
a
notice that. That's so
cool
cool.
cool little fun fact.
Cool. Ooh, little tidbit. Did you
Yeah.
see they announced a Starfield Direct and the release date?
No,
So,
did not.
Starfield Direct, where we get like a whole presentation on how like everything works. The whole Todd Howard comes out on stage and explains
Oh yeah.
everything.
Okay.
June 11th.
June 11th.
And
Okay.
then release
Awesome.
date September 6th.
Nice. Okay. So it'd be kind of like Fallout 4, like early fall.
Yeah,
Then.
but you notice September 6th is the opposite of 69.
The opposite is 16. What?
Of 69.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bethesda September 6th. 9
That's
6.
funny. 9-6. Hell yeah.
I am. My girlfriend just flipped me off.
Deservedly.
Deservedly, he says.
That's funny.
Yeah. But I'm super excited for Starfield. People who don't know, Skyrim are the people who is making Starfield is what many have called it, and even like some developers, basically space Skyrim. So that's really, some of the footage they were showing in the background of like a trailer that like the date announcement trailer looked 60 frames.
Maybe.
Maybe
Space Rim.
that would be, dude. If it's 60 frames, oh, oof,
Damn. That'd be impressive.
that'd be impressive.
Yeah.
One thing on that day, June 11th, I know they're gonna announce like the Starfield like collector's edition,
Mm.
and it comes with like a watch. It was leaked already, like
Oh,
the
okay.
whole watch,
Of
like
course
what
it
you,
was.
yeah, of course it was, and it was like a watch that looks super cool. Hmm. I might sell some things to get the money for that because I might sell a lot of things.
Time to
It
rad.
depends, because you also
Time
have
to
to be like,
rad.
if how I think they're gonna do it, they're gonna like shadow like they're gonna drop it like immediately. So like I
Hmm.
will or like after like it'll be available after the direct whatever, and they show the contents of it. It's like
Mm.
that's split decisions, second decisions I have to make. Like, do I
Yeah.
really want like the contents of this? Do I want it?
Right.
Right? I mean, if it comes with a steel book, I'll say a steel book, that watch.
Yep. And
I
some other thing.
I think those two things. I think yes. If it's like, but how much I want to spend too,
Right.
that also depends. So we'll see. We'll see the financial situation I am in also in June when it inevitably gets announced.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right. My next one. Let's get it. Let's first get this back to 100% so we can. Boom! Super hot.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
dude.
Good
This
choice.
it's so
Yeah.
cool. I remember this was a free game with Xbox Live one time.
Yep.
And I played, I was like, this game is sick. I like that box
Yeah.
art. ah, It's the how like hot is bold in the title is
Oh
exactly
yeah.
how like I imagine they'd say it, like because in the game it's like super
Super
hot.
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 Yeah.
That's how I say
That's
it.
funny,
That's
dude.
a cool detail, and like how
Yeah.
his face is breaking. That's like the enemy when you
Mhm.
throw stuff.
Yep.
I want if I had like a VR system, I would play that in VR because they made a VR one.
Yep.
That would be
Dude, that game
so
is
cool.
cool. That's
That'd be
so cool.
so cool.
That's an interesting idea.
Just throwing stuff VR.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my god, that'd be
Yeah.
so sick.
Mhm. Yeah, dude. Watching like people who are really good at that game play it is very entertaining. It's very cool.
Yeah, I bet
People
like
who do it all like
yeah,
perfectly, like they do, and
I
then
bet there's a
boom.
there's
Yeah.
a bunch of custom levels too, like on PC and like VR and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh,
I
that'd be
remember
so
when I
sick.
first saw this game, dude, I watched a YouTuber play it before it was on Xbox. Oh my God, I was blown away. It was so
Right?
interesting.
It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mine. I actually don't know. I haven't been keeping count, so I don't
I haven't
know.
either. I think I have one or two more. I don't know.
We'll see.
All right, ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Boom.
Oh yeah, interesting. You chose slide
Fly.
2. I like that.
Yeah. Do you think I would go Sly 1 or 3 or 4?
Not Thieves in Time is pretty cool, but I think 2 or 3. I think one is too basic for what it
Yeah,
is.
I looked at one because, well, I have this game in the other room, like a physical version. Like I still have it.
Lit.
Um,
Dude, you still have
and
your PS2?
no, I have the games, but I don't have
You
one.
have the
I don't have the
games.
console.
If you had a
Yeah.
PS2, would you play that?
Probably. Yeah, that and Ratchet
Yeah.
and Clank. Yeah,
Yeah.
Deadlock. Yeah, I think, universally, Sly 2 is praised as the best one. Um, I don't know, maybe not universally. I think most people would agree that 2 is the best.
I've only ever
Um,
played one, and I didn't finish it because I sold my PS3 because it had a bunch of
one
clutter. So.
one is really cool because the art style is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the main reason I like 1. 2 started to introduce the highly dynamic level design and like the level themes. Because 1 had that, but it wasn't as fleshed out. 2 is like, oh my God, the amount of like different types of levels. Like the first one, like you're in Paris, and then there's a section where you're like in Canada, and like there's all kinds of
Oh.
wacky. And the final level, like you're in this like crazy blimp, and there's one where you're in like this ancient or not ancient, like you're in this like gothic themed village. Like, oh man, the level design is amazing in this game. Oh, and then there's the one that's in India. And, oh, great, lovely. Um, Besides the point, cover art for this fucking goat. For one, you get your 3 main characters. So we'll go top down.
Yeah.
So at the top, we got 3 main characters. We got Sly, Murray, and we got Bentley. And when this game kind of animates in like the non like computer like the in the non CGI way, like when they do the drawings, because
Yeah.
a big theme of this game is like it's similar to like a detective comic.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now, when they animate, there's like 2 styles. They do this very like highly detailed style, which is like what we get up top. That's generally reserved for not the cutscenes, more of just like here's a picture of a character, boom, this is what they look like. It's like very detailed and intense and like kind of dramatized. And then down below, where you see the silhouette of Sly running in the moon, when they do the cutscenes in this game, specifically after the levels are over, they do this kind of more abstract, less detailed style that generally looks more like the bottom one. So I really like how it describes both of the drawing styles and the animation styles that they use for the story stuff. That's why I really like this one, and it really pops. I think the one thing I always loved so much about Sly Cooper is the drastic color differences between the 3 characters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sly is blue, dark, mysterious. Bentley is green, like nerdy, intelligent. Like he wears his fucking. He looks like he's
It
going on a
talks like
safari.
this.
Yeah, it looks like yeah.
Sly, don't forget to use
Sly,
the binoculars to find the treasure.
Sly, open your binoculacom.
That was good.
Yeah. So and then Murray, he's got his goggles on. He's tough. He's got his fucking cool little scarf, and he's yeah. So I love that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like this.
And
This is a
they're
cool
animals.
picture.
That's cool. Like they're animals, a turtle and a hippo
Yeah, and a fucking
and a
raccoon. What a
raccoon.
cool ass
What a
like
that's like
concept. I don't know.
it's like half of over half of over the hedge.
Yeah, What an iconic movie. What a great movie. Oh my
Oh,
God.
good
Yeah.
choice. Love the Sly Cooper games. Wish
Yeah,
on
that's yeah.
PS5 because I could subscribe to like the PlayStation Plus Premium, which is like the retro tier for like a bunch of old games. However, the PS3 games, which this is also included in that because it was remastered on PS3,
Yeah.
PS3 games are streamed, which I mean, you've
Oh
played
yeah.
that, you know that.
Yeah.
And no, I don't want stuff streamed,
Uh,
especially like this in particular because like you have to time your movements sometimes.
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And so I just didn't want to rely on the internet and like
Mhm.
it could look bad too.
Yeah.
It's
I did
native.
play the Sly Collection streamed on a PS4 probably
Hmm.
about 3 years ago. And it was a little it wasn't unplayable, but it was a little shitty.
You would have a better experience on like a PS2.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good choice there. All right. Next one up for me. Let's go. Triangle
Oh yeah.
strategy.
I like this one. This one's
Amazing.
cool.
Like it's it looks just so like apocalyptic almost because you have barren colors, like a war
Mhm.
ravaged color scheme here.
Yep.
The
Yep.
skies, you can barely see the sky because of all the smoke from
Yeah.
war, like a burning building and stuff.
Mhm.
You got those black birds, like the
I
crows that
love the
hang around.
birds. The
Yeah,
birds are sick.
the crows
Yeah.
that hang around after battle, which, oh, there's
Yeah.
some pretty gruesome stuff that can go on in this game. I've told
Yeah.
Eddie. It's on
Yeah.
PC actually, too. So you could actually play this game.
Mm.
Skip the idea. Would
Hint,
you
hint.
play it? But it's like a straight. I'd have to show you a trailer to be honest, to see if you would even be interested. But nevertheless, you have the main character, Wolfheart. I know it's his last name. God, I can't remember his first name, but I know his
Wolf art
Wolfheart.
badass.
Yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
And you marry another girl to like strengthen the bond between two nations.
Mm.
Mischievous stuff happens, and there's deception.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah. I love the smoke. I love how drab it looks. I also like how the grass kind of matches his outfit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the birds definitely a highlight. And then the sky with the smoke is very impressionistic. Like it's very sort of what would you call that? Like it's not finely detailed. It's like kind of like a that's what impressionism
Mm-hmm.
means. You know, it's like an impression of what it looks like. It's not really sharp. It's
Yeah.
kind of like soft, and I really like that. Yeah,
Good.
um,
Good. Yeah.
that's a good
You
one.
gotta. Ooh, if I can entice you to play this, I highly recommend it. So, but we'll see. We'll talk after. All right. What you got next for
Let's see if
us?
I have another one. Oh, okay, I do. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let me see that one. Zoom that in a little bit. Valiant. I think I heard about this.
Yeah. This is a little indie puzzle game that's an Xbox exclusive. That is
Oh,
actually one of my most favorite games ever.
wow.
Um, it is, because of my Battlefield 1 fandom, well, before this too, I really love World War One. Like, that's kind of horrible to say because a lot of people died. But it's a very interesting point in history because it's like the beginning of the modern era, especially in terms of like industrial society.
Yeah.
Um, so you get a really interesting juxtaposition between the old world and the new world. So like we have the introduction of mechanical warfare, mass production, steel and coal and guns and crazy shit. And then also like you have this like symptom of the old world where you have the uniforms look like, they're from the
Civil
Civil
War
War
still.
or from
Yeah.
the 19th century wars in Europe, like all the Napoleon stuff and whatever. You have horses and dogs were on the battlefield, and like it's very old school, and they still fought with melee combat. There were swords and knives, and like
Mm-hmm.
that's why I think World War One is so interesting. And what I love about this cover is it shows like the absolute solace of the World War One battlefields. Like everything was ravaged. Everything was gray, black. Everyone had fucking trench foot and their skin was rotting off and it was disgusting and
Mm.
dirty and dark and sad and oh my God. But what you have here is this is a French soldier. And you know that because well, for one, he's like it said that in the game or something.
Yeah.
But the French in World War one of their biggest pitfalls is that they wore bright blue, and bright blue is not good camouflage, if you can imagine.
Mm-mm.
Um, like the other nations, like Americans wore green, so it was like a little bit more camo friendly.
Yeah.
But the French had a very old style uniform that they had used for the last several centuries in all the Napoleonic Wars with the very bright blue, prideful national colors. And it was a major downfall for them because they were easy to see. And I love that it shows that. It's very, very cool. It shows the dog. I don't know the significance of his collar. I'm sure that's some piece of history I'm not really aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the dog, he looks very sad, but he's like your little buddy in the game, and I think it's really cute. I love it. It's like a co-op style puzzle game, but you play by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So like you control the dog and you control the dude. Um, there's no voice acting. They just kind of mumble and rah, 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 grunt and shit. Like yeah, and like um, it's such a great game. And then like in the title, like you have the cross with the helmet on it, which is like, kind of a grim symbol of like the great, like horrible tragedy and the death that happened during this period of history.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just love how drab and gray and but like there's more color between the main guy and the dog, and like that's where the you know the joy comes from because like you have these two like you know, having this great adventure and like getting through these battlefields without, perishing. And it's kind of like an inspiring little tale. And yeah, I love this game. I think it's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I've never heard you talk about this game ever. It's the first time I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, it's like a deep cut for sure, but it's a great game. I love it.
When did you play that?
Whenever, oh geez, God, that came out so long ago. I'm gonna Google it actually.
All
I
right.
think it came out in like 2014.
Really?
It's pretty old.
Make
Um,
any sequels?
June of 2014.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's a sequel.
A World War II
Uh,
sequel, a Vietnam sequel.
no. Yeah. It's just a little side scroller about early World War One.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
and it's a puzzly game. It's got cool music, great ambiance. The art is very dark and interesting. I love it.
Awesome. Good choice.
Yeah.
I like how this looks. Very
Yeah.
ominous.
I like it.
All right. Let's see. So we must be getting on the last ones. So next one up. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, that's why. Nope. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Oh, okay. So the ones that I have next. Oh, okay. This is gonna be weird. So I guess I'll just. So you still can't see anything. I'll have to
No.
change it. Hmm. All right. Camera roll. So I got to. So I didn't show one and two of them. Okay. Well then, let me just. And let me open the other one just to be safe. All right. Good. So I'll just change how I'm sharing. Change window. Ooh, why can't I change windows? Get rid of that. Oh, I messed it up now. All right, here we go. Bam. Hope I didn't mess
Ooh.
anything up. No, we're good.
Ooh,
All
that's
right.
cool.
Yes,
Wow.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
That is really nice. I love that.
isn't that cool? The dichotomy of like red and
Yeah, the
blue,
red and the blue, but the
which,
red kind of seeps over into the blue with the fire. Ooh,
mm-hmm,
that's really nice. I like
right?
that a lot.
And it shows like how you can do like a light side path, like a dark side path. Because this is a Bioware game, and they're known for
Yeah.
a dark and light path.
Hmm.
So
I
I've never
like this
played
a
it.
lot.
Curtis, I got this for Curtis one year for a Christmas or something, and he played through all three like back and forth again. Like he loves this
Wow.
game,
Mm.
and like I want to jump in too at some point. Like this looks really cool.
Yeah, I love that. That is,
Yeah, it
I
kind of
love how it describes like there's more violence if you make, the bad decisions but there's
yeah
still violence if you make the good decision, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah
yeah, I love that. That is super nice.
right, and you can see like some city in the guy's like shoulder like
Yeah.
part. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah, so I chose
Oh my
this.
God, dude. I didn't even notice that. There's like a helmet
Yeah, it's a
in the
helmet.
red side and it's a shoulder. You're right. Oh my God. Wow. Holy shit. I love that.
Right? That's so
Wow.
cool, dude. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's a great one. That's a really good one.
I think you would like this game too. Like how it's
Yeah.
different, way different like dialogue choices. And what was
Yeah.
cool about this when it released on 360, this was like the first game you could do it with, I think. But
Mhm.
the ending, what ending, whatever ending you got in the first game, what it mattered in the second game because it brought your save
I heard
file
about that.
over.
I heard
Dude,
about that.
that is sick. And through all
Yeah.
three games.
Yeah. I think that's something they really cornered for that
Yeah,
time period. Like nobody did that. Nobody
nobody.
did done that.
Nobody.
Especially back in that day, in the mid
Yeah.
2000s. Nobody was doing that.
So like a decision you made maybe in Mass Effect 1 affects something a character says in 3.
Yeah. That's
The
pretty sick.
ambition of that is
Yeah.
crazy.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. I
That's
love that.
awesome. That's so cool. That's why I wanted to choose this one. And like this is the remastered version of all three. But like Mass Effect 1 was like the most work done because it's from 2007 and like they
Yeah.
eventually got better, but yeah. Oof, I
Yeah.
want to jump in so bad. Mass Effect looks really good. Space opera, like RPG, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, what you got for
I don't have any
us?
more.
Oh,
That's
that was
it.
your last one. Okay, well now I have
That's
one
my
more
last.
too. So let me just
All right.
got what's going on. All right, so the next one is it here? Yeah. All right, next one is bam, Red Dead
Oh, I
2.
almost picked this. Damn it.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the greatest games of all time, dude. Oh,
Agreed.
that box art. Oh my gosh, Arthur Morgan just with like I can like give this one an excuse of just gun of bland guy shooting, having gun pointed at the camera's like almost face.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, like how the background trees like kind of like fade into his the posse that you're gonna be dealing with, the gang, the cowboy gang. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's so cool, and like how like the kind of the shading kind of art style, scratchiness that you said you mentioned on the other one.
Yep. I agree.
Awesome, good goat
I have a
game.
wild I have a wild card choice after you're done with this one.
Oh yeah,
See what you think.
there's not much to say. Like it, if you have not played this game, absolutely play. It's cheap right now.
Oh,
Maybe they
really?
won't remaster it. Oh, I mean, yeah, it came out what 5 years ago now, almost.
That's true, man.
5 years ago in
God,
October.
crazy. What an
Right.
amazing game. It
What an
feels like
amazing
they'll
game.
never have to remaster it. It's
No,
like
like you don't have to,
it's so ahead of its time. Like
right?
I saw a video on Instagram the other day of this guy was in first person in Red Dead 2 and he was watching a butcher work. The knife like cuts the meat and it cuts like
Yeah.
it's like perfect. It's amazing.
Oh my
Like
god.
the
And
animations are so detailed.
imagine playing it
And
like on
stuff
a
that
like
doesn't even matter.
right, like horse poop.
Yeah, it's outrageous. It's amazing.
Rockstar. Like imagine GTA 6 though.
Dude, that's what the caption said on that video. Imagine GTA 6. Like, what the fuck are we gonna get with that? It's gonna be insane.
Insane,
Like,
dude.
what the fuck?
Anything that comes out that month, you better delay your game because
L.
L.
Automatic zero out of
You
10.
release
IGN
anything
0.
You release anything the month GTA 6 comes out, you will be doing a disservice to your game.
Yeah, that's a fucking L for
You could
sure.
be Fallout 5, you could be Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
6, maybe
Seriously, you could be anything. Yeah.
anything.
You could be a
Ain't
new
nothing.
COD and you would still take an
A
L.
new Call of Duty. Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, but yeah, that was my last choice. What is yours? We got another
Okay.
wild card.
This is like a spin-off
Yeah,
of
one
what you
more.
said. It's not Red Dead 1. It's a little
Okay.
different. It's the
See.
DLC for Red Dead 1,
Oh,
Undead
that
Nightmare.
looks sick. I always liked
Yeah.
looking at that too.
Undead Nightmare. It's a great play on the basic Red Dead box art and the colors. I love the colors in this DLC because even the menus they changed.
Really?
Like the menu in Undead Nightmare is like has that green gradient yellow, like, and the menu in regular Red Dead is all that red, you know what I mean? Everything is like so misty and yellow and infected and green and fucking gross. Like I love the way that they changed even the UI for this DLC. Like
Wow,
it
they went
just makes
all
it
in.
fit. Like your weapon wheel is green and like everything is different. Like the UI is just slightly different. I love that. That's a yeah, great one. So,
Good,
oh
good,
yeah.
good last minute choice. Like I like that too.
Boom.
That that just looks so cool.
Yeah, I love the colors, and then the flag, the American flag is in the background, but it's all tarnished because like the country is destroyed because the zombies and shit. Like, oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool. I love that.
Oh man, yeah, the colors just out of this world. Like I don't even know anything to compare it to. Like I remember seeing the ads for this on the PlayStation 3 store, like when it came out. Yo, that looks cool. That
Yeah,
box art's
that
sick.
that color gradient is like amazing. Like, I don't know why it's so cool. Like, it looks so green. Like, it looks like an infection.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking gross. It's just like the Left 4 Dead 2 cover. It's like that yellow,
Yeah,
fucking
a little bit.
nasty. Like,
I can see that.
ugh, yeah.
So,
So,
yep, that was the last one, right? There's some probably other ones like that I'm missing. Of course, they're like look good, but this is all that we have for this episode on box art. So, any got some dust up here. Any last comments? Anything you want to end
um,
with?
no, if you're a developer, box art matters. So try.
Yeah, box art matters.
It can make or break a sale on your game. Like if your box art is boring or generic, like unfortunately, most of us are shallow and we will not buy it. So
Yeah, low key.
yeah.
Um, lasting comment for me, dude. This is like as good. Like I even said, like I'd hang some of these up to be honest
I
at my house. Like, like
agree.
like the eco one. Oh my gosh,
That one's really, really cool. I love
really
that.
cool. I would get that framed.
Yeah.
So, oh, 100%. Like appreciate this art too. Like we didn't even cover
Yes.
that in like
Mhm.
the art thing, but like appreciate cover art too. It's
Mhm.
what
Yeah.
grabs the consumer and like
Yes.
oh
Yeah. This is like, this is nothing to diminish. Like this is like these are like masterpieces, visual art masterpieces. Like, you know, call me crazy, but like I put some of these up against like some of the great masters works, like, amazing, like famous paintings in art museums. Like these are relevant to modern culture and
yeah,
they're very, very important.
100%, 100%. So appreciate your art wherever it comes from. Play these games that we mentioned. All of them are great.
Yes.
All of them are great. But this is all we have for this episode. You want to promote your IG page?
Yes. All right. So I'll do a shorter spiel than I did last time. So I've officially deleted my fitness page as of like a month ago. I now have a music recommendations page on Instagram. It's at of synesthesia, which is spelled OFSYN. Sorry, Synethisia.
Oh my gosh,
Of
yeah.
synesthesia. Yeah, geez, that's hard to spell.
Yeah.
Um, Basically, I give album recommendations, and I have a corresponding page on a website called Rate Your Music where I give ratings and more detailed reviews. I am not a negative reviewer. I will never do a negative review or a dis recommendation of a project.
Mm-hmm.
I want to spread positivity and I want to give people good things to listen to. So, yeah, most recently, since our last podcast, I have reviewed, um, let's see, um, let's start. I'll do the last six that I've reviewed. So the first one, we have like a modern gothic pop, super fun, singy, dancey record. It's called The Chopping Block by Rose Garden Funeral Party. Came out in 2018. Really fun album. Super, super fun sing-along choruses. Great stuff. We have a 2006 doom metal album called The Call of the Wretched Sea by Ahab.
Ooh.
If you like the ocean, this is like the the embodiment of what the ocean sounds like. It's a retelling of the famous story of Moby Dick in the context of a metal album. Very cool. Cover art is also pretty rad if you can see it. It's got a whale
Yeah,
and
we can
shit
see.
on the
Oh
front.
shit, that looks awesome.
Yeah. Love that cover art. Great stuff. Um, we did probably one of the most famous pop albums of the last 5 years, which is Olivia Rodrigo's Sour, which features big singles like Driver's License. I hate when people shit on pop music because
Mm-hmm.
this is a fucking masterpiece. I did a more obscure Norwegian folk album from a band called Ulver
Yeah.
that came out in the late 90s. It's very dark and chilling and kind of spooky, and it's just like good European folk music, very similar to what you'd hear in the Skyrim soundtrack. Um, After that, another doom metal album by a band called Warning from England. The album is called Watching from a Distance. This thing is really heavy, really despairing, sad lyrics, but damn, does the vocal performance, it is incredible. And then last, most recently, I reviewed a jazz album from Ethiopia,
Yeah.
called Wede Harer Guzo, by a guy named Halu Murgia. I'm probably not saying any of that right. But this thing sounds like a fucking sunny picnic in the park. It is really fun and I love it.
Ooh. Okay.
So, yeah, those are my most recent six reviews. I do about three or four a week. So, if you're interested in learning about some obscure music or some popular music that you haven't heard of, check me out.
All right. Yeah. Check him out. You can check me out on YouTube. That's where I'm probably gonna see this video if you're watching on YouTube. Twitch, not really. Twitter, most likely. I'm interacting most on Twitter. Instagram, I gotta post some more things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, TikTok too, but I'm not really. I really gotta post some more stuff on there to be honest. But like two of my videos that I have up there, from YouTube are cut into on TikTok. Those I like those for what they are to be
I think
honest.
they're funny. I
They're
love the
funny.
TikTok ones. They're really fun.
They're funny. Yeah. The way I had to cut them was so I didn't do it on the computer, so I had to like download the whole video on my phone
Oh,
and
with
then
the
like
fucking yeah.
piece. Oh god, not doing that
Ugh,
again.
I hated doing that. Ugh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, check me out there. But anyways, other than that, have a good rest of your day, week, month, and we'll see you next time, episode 31.
I
Peace.